Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
What's going on, LumioseStation? ShadyPenguinn here, your host for Pokemon Scrabble. This is episode number 14, and before we get started, if you can, please show some Lumiose love to that like button. Remember, your support on this series, on this channel, makes it what it is. We are 14 episodes deep, which is really, really cool. I actually am already starting to think of my next series, which means Pokemon Scrabble will be going away. Not anytime soon. We got at least another 6 weeks. I'm taking this to at least episode number 20, and then trust me, the next series is not going to lack. But that's pretty far off, so don't even worry about it. Today we're going to worry about picking our letters. We're going to pick 6 letters. If you do not know what we do, we have a Scrabble bag. We pick 6 letters, and we make a team from those 6 letters. Each letter has a value, and depending on who gets kills and who's remaining at the end, it dictates the points, how much we earn during this game of Pokemon Scrabble. So let's go ahead and pick our 6 letters. Remember, as we pick these letters, you should build your team too along in the comment section. Think about who you would use. Our first letter is an O. We have an O right here. Our first letter is an O. Let's go ahead and dig out for our second letter. Our second letter is going to be an S. We have an O and an S. We have what else can we get? Can we get some good letters? Because these are both only one letter score. We have a Q. There is our big letter score right there. Q. We got a Q. I'm thinking about who I want to use for Q. I really love Quillfish so much. I love Quillfish so much. All right, let's see. Our next letter is going to be a Z. Oh my goodness. I don't have a Zygarde. I would use a Zygarde if I had it. I don't have one. Our next letter, that's 210. It's like the universe just smacked me in the face. If you wanted more points, well, here are 2 of the worst letters in the world. We have an H. All right, see, that's the middle ground right there with a 4-point H. I like that. So we have S, O, Q, Z, H, and our final letter for this week is going to be a L. It is an L. So that's going to be our 6 letters. When I come back, we'll have our team built. You guys build your team in the comment section below. I went through a bunch of them from last week, liked them, commented on them, all that stuff. Our letters again, S, O, Q, Z, H, L. I will be right back. Alright, LumioseStation, so we are back. I have my opponent, Theo. I chose him for my Twitter. Remember, if you want a chance at being in one of these episodes, just go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It'll be down in the description below. And when I tweet out for a Scrabble battle, just respond and you might be picked. But we're going to go over the team that I brought with these letters. For Q, I actually didn't bring Quillfish. I decided to bring Quagsire because he makes a great physical wall. And he pairs pretty well with William, the Luxray, who's Assault Vested. And actually, William absorbs a lot of hits because he's got that Intimidate, which we're going to take advantage of in this battle, I hope. For H, I brought my Hawlucha. For Z, I brought my Zangoose. For O, I brought my Amistar, who is my main special attacker and a sweeper. And then I have for my S, I brought Scrafty. Something to note, most of my Pokemon actually sweep or set up in some way. Hawlucha has Horn Claws, Zangoose has Swords Dance, Amistar has Shell Smash, and my Scrafty has the Dragon Dance. So we're going to see how this works out. Any one of them can be used to sweep. We're going to go ahead and hit Battle Start, get ready to take a picture of my opponent's team, see what he's bringing. Hoping that it has... All right, good. He's got a nice competitive team. He's got a Ditto, Hawlucha himself, Chandelure, Clefable, which is going to be a problem because most of my team sets up, and then Hitmontop and Blastoise. So a very, very good... It looks like a UU team. Maybe even... Yeah, it's going to be a UU team. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up with... Let's see. Not to mention that setting up is going to be tough. I apologize if the game audio was just... you could hear it right there because I didn't realize my headphones weren't plugged in. Just wearing them for no reason. But we're going to go ahead and open up with... Do I have Volt Switch on my Luxray? I really hope I do. No, I have Wild Charge. Alright, so we can paralyze something. I think it's going to open up with that Hitmontop. Let's go ahead. You know what? Let's go ahead and open up with our Hawlucha. Let's do that. We don't really know how this is going to work, to be honest with you. Actually, you know what? No. If we really think he's going to open up Hitmontop, let's open up William. Let's open up William, our Luxray. We'll get the Intimidate off, and we can paralyze the Hitmontop. So that seems like a good plan of action. I'm definitely a little nervous for this one because his team looks really good. It looks really, really good. We're going to see how it goes. And I don't know. Here we go. William opening up as my opponent Theo opens up with Meldalef, which is actually going to be the Clefable. I'm gonna intimidate this thing. That's unfortunate because I'm pretty sure. Okay, good. It's not the other. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Thunder Wave. I'm gonna. Oh, crud! I forgot I was running it so fast. Man, all right. In that case, let's just see how much we can do with a Wild Charge. I don't really have an actual answer for this Clefable, so I kind of just have to get as much damage done to it as possible. Definitely. It does a number on my team. My Hawlucha doesn't want to deal with it, and my Scrafty does not want to deal with it. I could always go into my Quagsire if I have to, but this thing is most likely Magic Guard, which means Toxic is not going to do anything to it. He's actually going to withdraw, which is great for me. He's going to go out into Beyblade, the Hitmontop, get the Intimidate off, so my Wild Charge is not going to do much at all. What I really should have done was replace my Thunder Wave with my Volt Switch. I do apologize for that, but we're going to try to work around it. Maybe his Hitmontop's going to go for a nice knockoff. That would be awesome. Because that Wild Charge did nothing. I'm assuming that he's going to go for a knockoff. So I really don't want to switch anything in. You know what? I want this thing to get knocked off. So we're going to hope that he does go for the knockoff. We're going to go for another Wild Charge and see what he does. Please go for the knockoff. Please go for the knockoff. Earthquake! I don't like that at all. That is going to do a good chunk of damage, unfortunately. Super unfortunate. But what's good is that even if my opponent predicts this, I'm going to go out into my Hawlucha because this looks like a good time to... I mean, granted, he does have that Clefable, so we are kind of in a bind. We can't really do much. I don't really want to set up a Home Claws with that Clefable around. Then again, you know what? Clefable's not going to be that big of a deal because if it's Magic Guard, I'm thinking for some reason Clefable's going to have Unaware, but it's Magic Guard, so we're fine. So we're going to go out into Hawlucha, really hoping that he does go for another Earthquake. He does, in fact, go for the Earthquake, does not affect Lord Holics, and we're going to try to do some serious work right now. We're going to go ahead and set up a Home Claws because this Hitmontop can't do much to me at all. Even if it has a super effective move, it shouldn't do too much. It'll actually bring me down to Citrus and activate Unburden, which is what I really want to happen. That would be the most ideal. He's going to withdraw, though. Now, the one thing I'm afraid of is if he goes out into Ditto before... goes out into Ditto. So he's going to have the Clefable here. And that is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure Clefable can one-shot. But our attack is at +1. Let's go ahead and get as much... Like I said, this thing is going to be such an issue. We're going to go for the Stab Acrobatics. It's not boosted yet because I'm still holding my Citrus, but it is Stab. It should do... Okay, he's going to go for the T-Wave. Oh, I don't like that. You know how close I was to running Lum on this too? I was so close. I really do fear either the Moonblast or the Cosmic Power. But I really don't have too much of an option. These leftovers are really going to be annoying. Well, Lucha's pretty much useless now, I'd have to say. So let's just stay in and go for an Acrobatics. Let's let him take it out. He's going to go for the Cosmic Power, though. That's a huge problem. That is definitely a huge problem, without a doubt. I should go for Stone Edge, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Stone Edge will do a little more, and it will have the high crit ratio. So let's go ahead and go for Stone Edge here. Really hoping it doesn't go for the Moonlight just yet. I'm hoping that he's banking on me going for Acrobatics again, and that he's going to go for another Cosmic Power. And if he does do that, we have a good chance of scoring a crit with Stone Edge and taking it out. So maybe going for Acrobatics will work in our favor. He's going to go for the Moonlight, though, unfortunately. Very unfortunate he did go for the Moonlight. I'm really hoping he's got Moonlight, Cosmic Power. Moonlight, let's see, do we crit? We're probably going to crit, too. Yup! We score the crit. Had he not Moonlighted, we would... Oh, man! That is so close. All right, well... I think half of me wants to just go for another Home Claws and get to +2. And either force him... I'm kind of hoping that he's just stored power and that he's not Moonblast. I'm hoping that he's Moonlight, Cosmic Power... Oh, he is! Moonlight, Cosmic Power, Thunder Wave. So he only has one other move. Fully paralyzed, of course. Well, now I actually don't have the opportunity to go for the... actually, you know what? I have to. Because he's probably going to set up another Cosmic Power. Something tells me that he's Psyshock. I'm really hoping that he's Psyshock and not Moonblast. Cosmic Power, Psyshock. I'm sorry, not Psyshock. Cosmic Power, Stored Power is definitely a common set. And I'm really hoping that's what he has. I'm going to go for another Hone Claws. Now, here is where he will reveal whether he is Stored Power or Moonblast. And this is pretty much what I have to wait for. Didn't really have much of another option. Had I been going for Stone Edges from the beginning, maybe this would be a little bit different. But he's gonna go for another Cosmic Power. So if we crit right here, we have a very good chance of killing. And Stone Edge is a high critical hit move, high crit ratio. I landed, of course, because I have Hone Claws up, and that is not a crit. That is not a crit at all. I'm getting completely set up on by this Clefable. I don't know what I can do. I can't really do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. He's probably going to go for another Cosmic Power. He is going to go for another Cosmic Power. If he is Stored Power, though, I will have no problems going into my Scrafty and just Dragon Dancing away. Please land the crit so I don't have to worry about that. Nope. No crit. No crit. No crit. No crit. I'm hoping... come on. That's such... I can't believe I got that one crit when he went for the Moonlight. I cannot believe that. We only have one more Stone Edge left after this one. So, I'm hoping you reveal whether you're Moonblast or Stored Power. Stored Power, yes! That's what I want to see. That is awesome. That is awesome. Take my Hawlucha out. That is fine. I'm going to go ahead. I really wish I had my Honchkrow right now. I really do wish I had my Honchkrow. But we pretty much have to go out into my Scrafty here. We're going to have to let him T-Wave. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not Moxie, which is nice, but at the same time it's not because that gosh darn... I think I'm actually just going to go for knockoffs. I want to go for Dragon Dance, but at the same time... I just want to get rid of the leftovers because he's going to go for a Thunder Wave. I know that he can't touch me, so we're fine with that. I just don't want to set up a Dragon Dance to have his Ditto come in. We'll let him T-Wave me. He's going to waste up my berry, unfortunately. But, yeah, it really does stink. We kind of just... It's the only way we're going to get out of this. I am going to Dragon Dance right now. You know what? Let's just Dragon Dance. Let's do it. Let's do it. Even if he's going to T-Wave me and he's going to go out into his Ditto, most likely. So I'm going to do my best. I'm going to predict that Ditto. And I'm going to go for the Drain Punch. He's not... There's no reason for him to stay in. He can't touch me. So he's going to switch out. I don't think he'll go out into the Chandelure because I did go for the knockoff, and that would one-shot him. I think he's most likely going to go either into the Hitmontop or the Ditto. Maybe the Blastoise, actually. I don't know. Goes out into Japanese, probably Ditto. That is going to be the Ditto, so we're going to get a Drain Punch off. Even though he's going to intimidate me, this Drain Punch will do a good amount. It will definitely do a good amount. And we are fine. We were able to get rid of that Clefable thanks to typing. So Drain Punch is going to do a huge chunk of damage to this thing. And that's exactly what I wanted. We can actually go ahead and we can either go out into William or we can go out into Quagsire. I'm trying to think. Let's go out into our Quagsire. Because even though William can get the Intimidate off, that will just bring him down to neutral. And at least Quagsire has the Unaware, so we don't got to worry about his +1. In the same token, Quagsire shuts down Clefable as well. So we happen to get a little lucky with our team build right here. Now I am gonna go for the Toxic. I don't think he'll go back out into Clefable. There would be no reason to. And on the off chance he goes out into the Blastoise, I want to get the Toxic off. So let's go ahead and do that. We still have not killed a single Pokemon on his team. We are 10 minutes deep. This is a battle right here. This is a battle. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I think he is going to switch out, though. I don't think he'll sacrifice his Scrafty. Especially, sacrifice his Ditto. Especially because it's Choice Scarf. He's going to go out into Franklin the Turtle, and that's exactly why I did not want to go for the Scald. I do land the Toxic. And honestly, I will be able to, if I really have to, my Quagsire might get a kill. That's 10 points if my Quagsire gets a kill. Let's see. Toxic is going to go in. I don't really have anything to switch into, unfortunately. I don't want to hard switch into William. That would be silliness. So let's go ahead and just go for an Earthquake. I know that a neutral water move is going to do a decent amount. I should have went for Recover. I definitely should have went for Recover. There's the Water Pulse. Hoping that it won't do over half, but honestly, it's a Mega Blastoise. So yeah, it's going to do over half. We're going to get an Earthquake off. That's not going to do too much to this thing because we are not really offensive, to be honest. So as much as I want to save this Quagsire for that Clefable, you know what? I really do want to save that Quagsire for the Clefable, because we can easily recover up on it. Let's go out into William. William's kind of done what it's had to do. I haven't lost in a while on Scrabble, so it wouldn't. I mean, if I lose, it is what it is. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up yet. We should be able to take this Water Pulse somewhat well. And honestly, we should outspeed on the following turn. Plus, we're getting more toxic damage this way instead of just staying in. Getting rid of the Mega Blastoise would be pretty huge. I do think that he is going to go out into his Hitmontop again and preserve this thing. But honestly, William's kind of done. But he definitely is going to go out into it. You know what, no, let's not take the risk. Let's go ahead and go for a Wild Charge just in case he wants to sacrifice his Franklin. He does want to just leave his Franklin in, and he actually outspeeds, which means he's invested in speed. But William, you are going down. Luxray goes down and into the jar. And who else went down that I forgot to give away? Was it Hawlucha? I think it was Hawlucha. Hawlucha went down. And at this point, our Zangoose should definitely outspeed. We can get our Toxic Orb off. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're definitely looking really grim right now. It looks like we're going to get a kill for the poison, though. Possibly. I'm not going to set up the Swords Dance. That is way too risky. We're just going to go ahead and go for the Night Slash because it will kill no matter what. And I don't want him switching into his Chandelure. So Zangoose is going to get the kill. That is plus 10. Plus 10 for a Zangoose. But we are not sitting too pretty here because although Zangoose is a beast, he has his Hitmontop where he can just come in and intimidate. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take out a Hitmontop after an Intimidate. I don't think so at all. We can see, we can find out, we can judge. I don't know. I really don't think we can. Yeah, there's no way a Facade is going to take me out. Ooh, that is my dog barking in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully not. But he is going to try to figure out who to go into. I guess going into the Ditto is a possibility, but he's not going to get the Toxic Boost. And if he goes into the Clefable, I will be really happy. Because I already know that he can't do, I can one-shot the Clefable easy. He pretty much has to go into either Hitmontop or Hawlucha. He might be running damage calcs to see if his Hawlucha can live a hit from me, which it cannot. And, but Hawlucha does outspeed and can take me out. Hawlucha might be able to sweep from this point, to be honest. Goes out at the Beyblade, the Hitmontop. And that is going to be a problem because I am intimidated. I think he is just going to go for a close combat to finish me off. I don't have anything that wants to take that because honestly, Quagsire does not want to take 2 close combats. I really wanted to try to recover up. And I think his Hitmon. I have such a huge fighting weakness on this team. Oh my goodness. Zangoose, Amistar, and oh my Lanta. All right, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and go for the Facade. On the off chance we can score a crit, that's a possibility, although I really doubt it. Oh! That was so close to killing. Oh my goodness. That was a lot closer than I thought. Now, if he didn't have that Ditto, I would be feeling much better right now because I can go out into Amistar and proceed to set up. But I don't think that my Amistar will outspeed. Actually, my Amistar will outspeed. So you know what? Let's go ahead. Even though we can't set up, let's go ahead and go for a Surf because that should kill. Nothing on his team wants to take a Surf. I'm really hoping he's not packing the Mach Punch. He's probably got Rapid Spin, Close Combat. Oh, he probably does have Mach Punch. Nope, he does not. Awesome. So Our Amistar is going to get a kill. That is only 1 point, unfortunately, but it is a kill. It is a kill. So we're at 11 points right now. And I think the worst thing that could happen would be his... Actually, I would like if his Ditto came in right now. That would be awesome. I mean, his Chandelure is probably not an option for him to come into. Clefable might be the one, to be fair. But I can set up and go to +2 with that Clefable. That's not... No, I would go right out into my Scrafty if she goes into Clefable. If Theo goes into Clefable, I'm going right into Scrafty. So please do that. Please do that. Goes out into the... Ooh, goes out into the Chandelure. All right. Now, part of me wants to Shell Smash, but I really don't, because I kind of want to try to keep my Focus Sash, but there's no point. Now, I could actually go out into my Quagsire and sack it off. But to be honest, yeah, because this is the only thing that could take out that Clefable after some time. So let's go. Yeah, but he's going for a Shadow Ball. He's going for a Shadow Ball or a Trick. Probably Shadow Ball. I would assume Shadow Ball. I think Shadow Ball is going to kill me anyway. Well, he's going to go for an Energy Ball and it hits both of them really hard. You know what? Let's sacrifice our Quagsire. Let's let Quagsire go down. He's probably going for the Energy Ball. It'll hit both of those Pokemon for 4 times. Wow, 4 times Grass Weakness. This team, these letters ended up not being the best. There's the Energy Ball. I'm really hoping that he is choiced into that, so that my Scrafty doesn't have to... Oh, he's Life Orb. All right, so he's Life Orb. Either way, Leprechaun's going to come in, and he might go out into the Hawlucha here. I could see him going out into Hawlucha. Definitely, that would be a possibility. But then again, he might just go for damage. Either way, let's go for knockoff. Let's just go for knockoff. If he does stay in, Scrafty will get a kill. That Scrafty being paralyzed is so huge. I don't think there's really any way we can come out of this on top at this point, unfortunately. I think the only way would be if we manage to keep our Focus Sash on our Amistar and get a Shell Smash off. It would have to be... Yeah, but then that Clefable can't be in because it's just going to paralyze me. This is tough. This is tough. I think he's going to go out into the Hawlucha, to be honest. I don't think he would bother just staying in and sacrificing this thing, although that is the safest play because he can get some damage off and then bring in his Ditto and outspeed. And I pretty much would have to stay in. I can't really switch out once he brings his Ditto in. He's going to withdraw his Chandelure. I'm assuming that the Hawlucha's coming out. Nope, that's the Ditto again. I really wish I had predicted that and gone for the Drain Punch. Instead, I went for the ×4 resistant knockoff. So, had I gone for the Drain Punch there, would have been huge. Would have definitely been huge. That's a crit, too. I knock off the Choice Scarf, which really doesn't matter, to be honest. He's going to get a ×4 Drain Punch off, and since I am at, since he's going to be at neutral, he's going to be able to, just barely miss taking me out. So honestly, if I break through paralysis, can we kill? We're at -1 because not a lot of HP. We just barely miss killing, barely. If I was running Moxie instead of Intimidate, that would have been a kill for Scrafty. There's no reason for me to switch out. I'm just gonna let my Scrafty go down. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that my Scrafty just barely outspeeds my Amistar. Actually, I can check. I can just check. Let's go ahead and check right now. My Amistar is 117, and my Scrafty has 121. Yep, so my Scrafty does outspeed, so he is going to outspeed me right here. Unfortunately, which means my only real chance of winning is to go ahead and go for a Shell Smash, which I don't think will matter. He goes for the knockoff. All right, there's the weak armor. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. My speed is gonna rise. I mean, my speed is really not gonna matter too much. I'm shocked he didn't go for the drain punch. Unfortunately, he's definitely gonna switch out now and copy my stats, and then it's gonna be a speed tie. I really think he is. I'm at +3 speed at this point. Let's go ahead and go for a surf. Let's see if Amistar is gonna at least get another kill here. So that's another +1 for Amistar. And at this point, though, I'm pretty sure that he can go out into his Clefable, paralyze me. There's the Clefable. I would have to crit right here. Unfortunately, I'm not running Hidden Power Steel or Hidden Power Poison. Unfortunately. So we're probably gonna get paralyzed here. Oh wait! Oh! Amistar gets back-to-back kills. For some reason, that wasn't supposed. I didn't think that would kill. Amistar, that's +2. Oh my gosh, can we actually take this? Oh my goodness, can we actually take this? Goes out into the Chandelure. We're gonna go for a surf. That's gonna be +4 because there's no way you're outspeeding or living that. I'm at +3 speed. Oh my goodness, that's +4. It all comes down to the Hawlucha. It all comes down to the Hawlucha, and I don't think that Hawlucha wants to take a +2 Ice Beam. I think we got it. I think we got it. Unless this thing is Focus Sash. Unless this thing is Focus Sash, we got it. Yes! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we just won and Sarah walks in as we win. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness. All right, so that's going to be a +8 right there on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amistar got 5 kills. I did not expect to win that. I did not expect to win that. Our total for the game was not a lot. 12, 14, 18, 26, 27 because of our letter score Amistar being left. But that was one heck of a battle. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button so everyone can see this battle. Go check out the other stops here on LumioStation. Our conductors are fantastic, the best you'll find on YouTube. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.